been buzzing all day, and it's time to finally see what's up. Oh, you've got to love this playoff atmosphere. Everything matters. Shot! Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop on Hill. No room for that one to get through. Vegas is across the line and in the offensive zone. Here's a shot. The Senators get a hold of the puck. Pinned up along the boards. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Takes it into the slot. Scores! And quick as a hiccup, they are on the board here in this one.
Well, that's a dream start, James, and it's one they were looking for. You want to come out, you want to get out front, and you want to dictate pace.
Ottawa's got to be pleased with the way they've started tonight. Look at this, already the first goal of the game, and just try to take that crowd out of it.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what they've done, and that would have been the message from the coach earlier today, James, because you want to make sure that you set the tone, you control the pace of play, and you find a way to get on the board first.
The Senators have it against the wall. Slides the puck over. Quick pass to Giroux. And that caroms off a body in the lane.
Theodore is really struggling out there right now, James. Really laboring to get off of the ice. Really wants to make sure he's defensively responsible, but he needs to get off.
And that's broken up. Here's a shot. Stops it with a glove.
Allmark's dialed in and outstanding at anticipating the play here, James. He recognizes exactly where the greatest threat is on the ice. It's a slot area. He gets to position and makes the save. Theodore's in a lot of pain here, James. You can see it in his face as he's hobbling and laboring, trying to get back to the bench. Anytime you're injured, you want to know exactly where the play is. You don't want to put your team in a vulnerable spot, but you got to get off.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. Ottawa's up 1-0. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Rocks him on the play. Puck grab by Spence. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Hurdles picking up steam. Massive collision in the open ice.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Taken by Hurdle. Oh, and he stops that one. Passes the puck over to Cousins. Big shot for the back end. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off.
Well, hockey is harder and it's heavier in the playoffs, and you got to find a way to get to the middle of the ice. You got to find ways to win the puck battles, and this right here sends a very clear message that they're ready to play. He just has a huge hit right there to ignite his team.
The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Moves it quickly over to Matantulo. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Rocks him on the play. Ottawa's got control of it now from their own end. Oh, great read on the play. Tries to get the puck over to Howden. Moves it to Smith. Oh, he stopped it! I can't believe it!
I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, how did he track it? I mean, find that puck to be able to get to it. I mean, all of it just doesn't make sense except for the fact that he's extremely athletic and he's willing to do anything for that desperation save.
And that slides right out to center ice. Scoops up the puck here. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. The Senators played along the wing. Shot! Denies him!
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there, because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Stones him on the play!
These are always high-tempo pace games. They are fast because the puck is slinging back and forth right now, trading chances at either end.
The Senators have been the better team so far in this first period. They've had multiple scoring opportunities, and as a result have the lead. Sissons wins the faceoff. Popped off the puck. Slides it diagonally. Scores! Wow, the excellence of execution on that one.
Yeah, that's a beautiful one-timer, but what I like about it is that he's already said he knows exactly where that puck is coming, and he just wires it home. I love the goal on this play, but I think I even like the assist better. I mean, the contact that is initiated to be able to get possession of the puck is the reason why the whole play starts. Just love that initiator.
There's a shot! Denied by Hill! Quick feed to Sissons. A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession of the puck. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Picked up along the wall by Sanderson. Turned that one aside. Vegas takes possession of the puck. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. Quick feed to Craig. Vegas tries to break out from their own end. Big time hit. That had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates...
Time ticking away, and he comes up big. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
Vegas is behind in the game, and they deserve to be, James. They really didn't get off to a start.
They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated, and they push their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent. Everyone has a role on the team. You have the high-flying flash and the goal scorers, and then you got the hard-nosed, gritty players who know how to get it done, and he is an example of this. Look at him on the hunt. He's not going to get rewarded with a point, but man, does he ever start this play with a huge body check that gains them possession.
The Senators continue to press forward with positive results. Now 3-zip here in the second.
I don't think the goaltender's broken a sweat yet, James, because... they've been in the offensive zone, holding possession, dancing around the ice outside, opening their lanes and attacking at will.
And he loses control here. They've got some momentum here. Oh, what a save in front.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck, but his core strength and his balance is
all alone. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking, and makes that save.
I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Ottawa's moving it into the offensive end. Look at that hit. Maybe trying to wear down the opponents here. The Senators gain control of the puck. Gets in front of it. Vegas gains a hold of it. Ottawa's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Quick pass to Howden. Oh, that'll make his teammates take notice on the bench after that hit. Takes a shot. Denies him with the save.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
The Senators lead in a big way here in this second. They have been on fire offensively. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Tom Steve and a howitzer. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. And that puck leaves the zone. Lowers the boom with that hit. Here's a short pass to Giroux. Quick shot. Blocker save.
Hill's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Here's a chance. And he catches that one with the glove.
Allmark's had a quiet night, James. He's been watching most of the game from the other end because of the offensive nature of his team tonight. But man, does he make a nice save there. And that's showing that he's emotionally engaged. He's staying prepared even though he hasn't been busy.
Great pressure to force the turnover by Centerman. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Past the midway mark in this period, the Senators are in cruise control, leading at 3-0. Big time save and a big time stop. And there's another stop.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save, not once, not twice, multiple times.
Look at this pounder, they're going to go.
Well, they're going to go and run the fist, not just their mouths here. Physical engagement, trying to switch momentum for each of their teams.
And ding, ding, it's all over.
Yeah, the bell has rung, and he certainly got his done. You're not saying it's over yet, James, and this is why there's a fight here. You want to spark some energy, get something going for your team, as it hasn't been a good start.
A wild couple of minutes there, and things have finally cooled down as both teams will settle in for the face-off. Nice job tying up his opponent. The Senators get a hold of the puck along the boards. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Golden Knights don't like it, but they'll serve two in the penalty box.
The game is getting out of hand. You're down by a bunch. You take another penalty. You got to find a way to just reset your composure.
Ottawa's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
With their first power play of the game, they've got to be ready to pounce right off the draw. It's all about numbers. They've on the PK to find that puck and get it moving on the perimeter to attack the inside.
On the one-timer. Oh, tries to pick his corner and puts it off the outside of the post.
The Senators playing a game of keep away in the offensive zone, shooting at will. This one wires off of the frame, so it's not going to count. But man, do they have a healthy come to the lead.
Oh, it's another consecutive save.
Spence has found his rhythm in this game and his shot mentality here. He takes this one and he just rips it off the post. That's a tough one. I thought he had it. The goaltender looked like the angle was off, but apparently not.
And he coughs it up with the pass. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Puck scooped up by Pietrangelo. And he sidesteps the check there. Sends it over. Puck picked up by Pietrangelo. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Hurdle side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Ottawa's won the draw. And it's a quick pass to Cousins. Here he is, shot right in front. They score! And they convert with the man advantage.
Power play strikes, James, and that's excellent movement along the perimeter and just waiting for your time to get it to the middle of the ice and execute. That's a great slot shot.
The Senators still have a lot of time left in this game to even make this even more lopsided. But, Cheryl, late here in the second, they are dominant.
Well, it's pretty hard to believe that you start with the adrenaline running, you got the competitive juices flowing, and there is no lag in their play. It has been a consistent effort, and they simply have lit their opponent on fire.
He grabs the puck here at the point. Penalty coming up. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. And the puck stopped. They
brakes on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
The Senators have it now. Sends it over to Spence. Loses the coverage there. Oh, he needed to make that save to turn one down.
There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up.
40 minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes.
Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Golden Knights haven't had any possession time, James, and as a result, they haven't created any offense. Their opponent has really taken it to them, really worn them down, put them on their heels, and then spend a lot of time in their own zone.
Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Shot! And makes the routine save. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Senators are going to be penalized for a boarding call here.
Well, he's not going to like the call, but I think it's a good boarding call here, James. There's a lot of force along the boards.
And the man advantage unit comes out to go to work.
The first power play of the game is a real tone setter. You know, you're on your toes, and you're really showing the other team that you mean business. You can be potent, and they've got to be disciplined if they don't want you to capitalize.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Looking to break out here on the power play. Runs them hard against the boards. They go on the attack through center. Turns aside that blast.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Directs it on over to Theodore. The Golden Knights move to the offensive zone. Fires it on net. Big time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. Grabs the puck here in their own end. And manages to clear the zone. Moves the puck up to Barbashev. Vegas has it against the half wall. Taken by Spence. Metin-Palov's got it behind his own net. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. And the power play unit comes up empty on that one.
Even when you're on a power play, you have more time and space, but you have to have urgency, and there is none on that PP sequence. This group has to figure out a way to generate.
Ottawa's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. Carlson's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Moves it quickly over to Whitecloud. And he's ridden off the puck. Hard hit frees up the puck. Good heads-up play to bat it down onto the ice. Vegas gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Here they come up along the wing. Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
That was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Man, he get nailed.
Fires it into the offensive zone. Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here. James just lined up perfectly and then is able to elicit that massive hit.
Oh, the thievery coming up with the puck on the play. Oh, and he tries to... Oh, take that save right there. Bring it up.
I thought it was in, James.
Deuces Wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts. Well, it looks to me that the coach is at a loss right now. Really doesn't know what to do to fire his troops up. I mean, they've had nothing all game long, no energy, and everything he said has been tuned out. He's got to find a way to get them back here.
The Golden Knights are going to make a change in goal.
Sometimes it's not necessarily about your performance, but it's about changing it up, resetting, refocusing, and they're going to get him out of there.
Ottawa's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important through your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
The Senators carried along the wall. Sent into the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Stone. Penalty coming up here. The Senators are getting called for boarding on the play.
You know it's a physical game and you got to be aggressive, but when you're over-aggressive and you're laying it on like that, you're going to get the boarding called along the wall.
The Golden Knights once again send out their power play unit.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They worked on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement. The Senators have layered well today and really protected their goaltender, who's seen everything. They're so close to the shutout. Yes, it's a superstition, but this team has played so well defensively. It's not just a goaltender stat, it's a team stat.
Oh, he stumps him with the glove. Great reflexes there.
Listen, James, the shooter's in the slot. This is as high danger as it can get, and he challenges. He's set, ready to go in great position, and makes the save as a result.
Eichel's looking to win this draw, this man advantage here. The Golden Knights win the defensive zone faceoff. Moves it to Theodore. Puck moved over to Marner. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Lead pass ahead. Takes a shot. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
On a PK, you have to sacrifice. Wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens.
There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. Eller's going off to the box for 2 minutes.
Hey, you're allowed to finish your check, but when your opponent's in a vulnerable or compromised position, you got to lay up.
Puts it on net. That's gloved by Omar. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Craig's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Back underway in the take possession here inside the offensive zone. Here's it. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Clevin's penalty has expired, but they remain short-handed, and he joins the kill. And he takes the dish. Big stop right there. Quick pass over to Clevin. Tries to get the puck to Dorothea. Denied by Omar.
They're all over the puck here, James. I mean, their opponent, they don't even have time to breathe.
Grabs control of it at the point. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Turns him away. Picked up along the boards by Stone. Denies him again. Back to the point he goes. And they get the puck out.
Ellis almost out of the box.
And the power play comes up empty. Both teams back even straight.
Power plays dictate games, and this one did not. And the coach will not be happy with the setup or the opportunity that this unit gave them.
And that carries off a stick. Tries to get it over to Batherson. That goes off a twig. Batherson's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. And a great save. Delayed penalty looming. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Polisart's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
Now, the penalty has been called, James, and it's not really going to factor in the outcome. This game is already over.
The Golden Knights take possession off the faceoff. Along the side, here they come to the neutral zone. Oh, what a crash that put him right off his own bench.
That's a message-sending hit that sends him into his own bench, and I think he's embarrassed that he wasn't able to stand his own ground, James.
Good hits to bump him off the puck. Grabbed along the board by Cousins. Makes a save, cool and calm under pressure. Quick pass across to Sissons. Things starting to get a little physical out there. Takes it and looks ahead. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Slides the puck to Sissons. Great stick work with the steal. Feeds it over on the attack. Picked off by McNabb. He says, let's get physical on that play. Lose the puck. Denied with the Blocked by Omar. Ottawa's moving it along the wing.
With a comfortable lead, James, some would say that power play really wasn't a big deal, but I would say different. It's really important that you push, you continue to work on your habits, because the timing could be different next time.
Fires it into the offensive zone. Vegas has it in the defensive end. Sends one up to Hurdle. Takes the pass. That's blocked by Omar. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. Off his own man, and it stays in. Dumps it into the ozone. Vegas gets a hold of possession. Across the line and on the attack. Puck scooped up by Fleming. Sends it in on the attack. The Golden Knights scoop it up along the boards. It is never easy when the home, and they're going to start chucking them.
The emotions have escalated over the course of the game here, James, and now as a result, the gloves are being dropped.
Well, Cheryl, fighting's not for everybody, but you know what I don't see right now? I don't see anybody sitting.
Yeah, both benches, right? Standing upright. You know the stick taps are coming later. You always look at athletes that drop the mitts, defending themselves and their teammates, and you look at them and say, yeah, you got our back.
Both teams had a chance for a little reset as they step in for the faceoff. Ottawa's won it. Taken along the wall by Gray. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. Whistle blown, stopping the play. They've got the extra attacker out there, and Cheryl, we know what this means.
Well, they have to get possession with that extra player on the ice. They'll look to win that draw and convert on their opportunity.
And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. Cheryl, you don't need me to tell you that in order to have success in the playoffs, you need strong goaltending. They got that in bunches tonight.
A former defender, I used to look back